Hello, this is BGFH here again, and we're on to the next level. What are we on? I think 4? Episode 5-4? I think that's what we're on anyway. So yeah, what I was kind of saying before was that just kind of going through a little bit of my gaming history and, you know, my Atari, the 2600, the NES, Commodore 64. Didn't get to play that a whole lot, but what I did I liked. I remember playing a lot of Q*bert and a lot of stuff like that. Really didn't get into PC games too much right away because I never owned a PC for quite a while. My first computer that I actually owned was a IBM, one of the XTs, and so not a whole lot I could do, but I do remember playing a lot of like text adventures and simple stuff like that, some ASCII card games and stuff like. Whoa! Okay. Epic fail. I did not know that that guy was there. I thought I killed everyone. Let's try that one more time. Sorry about that. As you can see, this is not me just going through a perfect run and knowing the levels. This is me really playing the game. And apparently failing miserably. Okay, you know what? We're gonna save. Less to repeat when I do screw up. So, I played some text adventures, some ASCII card games, stuff like that. And back then, that was really interesting because you had to do that, and I was trying to run JAWS for DOS, all with no hard drive. This thing didn't even have a hard drive. The computer had two 5 1/4-inch disk drives, and that was it. I was lucky to have 2 disk drives. Some of them only had 1. Never had an Apple II either. We did use those in school a lot, and I remember all the classics, Oregon Trail and Number Munchers and all that kind of stuff. And I think my favorite Apple II game is probably Karateka. Karateka was amazing. I remember we had the Apple joystick, and there was actually surprisingly a lot of depth to that game because you had like your walking and your fighting stances, and you could just do a lot of different stuff. You had like high and low punches and different moves and stuff, and it was pretty amazing for back in the day. And hard? I was never very good at it, but it was a lot of fun. Okay, I think this is the main. Yeah, this is the main room. Okay, so I've kind of come full circle, and I don't have a key. Continue on here. Okay. So, you know, then I did get to see Wolfenstein 3D and Doom at, oh man, okay, there's the key, there's the door that I don't have the key for, so I'll have to remember that. That's off the blue area. And eventually I did get a computer, a better computer at home, and in 95, it was a little bit later, but in 95 I had gotten accepted into a really cool program called DOIT, D-O-I-T. It was out of the University of Washington, and that was a really kind of a cool thing for back in the day. It's still going on, and I haven't been too involved with it lately, but I really do kind of want to try getting more involved in that again, or just maybe going out and do a little mentoring again at some point. But what it was is that it was for people with, you know, kind of any disability, you know, be it blindness, blind, deaf, hearing impairment, any physical disability, learning disabilities, whatever. but who were interested in like math, science, or technology. Oh man, another door I don't have a key for. Where the hell am I missing a key? I can't believe I don't even have one. Alright. So I got accepted, and back then it was only through, what was it? It was only through Washington, Oregon, North and South Dakota, and Montana, I think. And somebody, I think somebody from school or something had thought I should apply. So I did, thinking nothing of it because I really didn't think I would get in. And I got accepted. And the whole deal of the program was that you, like I said, you would kind of go to the University of Washington campus in Seattle for a week or two, depending on what year you were. And you would you know, just go through all kinds of classes, but they were, you know, just here's some stuff on technology, here's some stuff on disability stuff, here's just getting, you know, what college life is like, kind of a transition program of sorts, but really more, I would say, more developed, because after you did your, you know, year or two as what they call it, do a scholar, you could be a mentor. So when new people would come in, and you could, you know, if they were interested in like a field that you liked, there we got a key. But if they were interested in a similar field, you could kind of mentor them and they could ask questions, and it was kind of a cool deal. And so part of the deal is that, you know, for 1 to 2 weeks you were out there, but for the rest of the time, obviously, you weren't. So you would get, they actually set you up with some computer technology at home so that you would be able to participate in the program. Let's see, I think there's a door over here. So that you could participate in the program from home, like do via email and their message boards and just all kinds of, like, you know, almost like some still BBSs and stuff. Holy crap, there's dudes. Please don't run out of ammo. Okay, actually our ammo's okay. But, so out of that whole deal, I got, you know, a computer, a scanner, and all that kind of stuff, and I did use it a lot for, like, for school and for just exploring, like, I tried some 3D design and stuff like that, and was never really good at it, but it was something I wanted to try and learn, so I played with that, and that was where I got my first computer that could actually run decent computer games, so I was pretty happy about that. Now, where was that other door? In the blue area, here we go. I think it was over this way. Yes, it was. Save it. But yeah, so then I got to get Wolfenstein 3D and Doom and all that kind of stuff, and got into a lot of the DOS games, and really kind of got hooked on PC gaming, just because, especially when you got to Doom and you started seeing the mods and being able to play over the internet. I remember playing multiplayer Doom on a dial-up modem with a friend of mine. You know, we thought we were the coolest, just being able to do that, and now it's just like, okay. You know, everyone does it all the time, but, you know, we thought we were really cool back then. So, you know, I did that kind of stuff, and then that was pretty much what I had until I went to college. Oh geez. I could have gone in that exit over there, but I kind of wanted just to see what the rest of this level is like. And actually, let's keep going this way, finish one path before I go somewhere else. Oh, okay. That was another... Okay, that's interesting. Ah! Here we go. But that's really what my gaming was until I graduated. You know, played a few other games at other people's houses here and there, and the nice thing about back then is you could get shareware episodes, like the first episode of Wolfenstein 3D or Doom and all that stuff for free. So I remember leaving my computer on at night and trying to download these shareware episodes just so I'd have something to play. And then a couple friends of mine and I from school, we'd get together and actually swap discs, which, yeah, I know you're not supposed to do, but we did. So that was kind of my gaming up to, up through high school. And not a dude in there, so we will quit this episode, and I will see you next time, where we'll continue my little spiel here, and we'll save.